It feels like Antony has turned a corner at Manchester United. The key now is to make sure he doesn't end up going around in one of his trademark pirouettes instead. The Brazilian forward was the standout man for his side in their weekend win over Nottingham Forest, putting in one of his most rounded performances so far with a goal and an assist to his name. It still wasn't a complete performance, though. Antony struggled in the early stages of the match but would grow into it, gaining confidence every time that he got on the ball. The 23-year-old showed great predatory instinct to pounce on a loose ball for the opening goal of the game and showcased excellent craft and composure to feed Diogo Dalot for the second. There is still plenty of room for improvement, but this was evidence of his undeniable star quality and his ability to win matches on his own. We need more goal scorers and I am happy with Antony. He scored a goal, gave an assist. Ten Hag glowed after the weekend win. His start in the game wasn't that good. I think twice he had to make another choice to bring the ball to Christian Eriksen in a cutback. But after he came into the game and he was continually a threat for the opponent. He's definitely making progress. The next step required is for him to find the consistency that will determine whether or not he is an elite forward, rather than a mercurial talent who only shows his elite talent in glimpses. His goal against Nottingham Forest was his first in 15 league appearances. He had attempted 38 shots without a goal in the league before finally finding the back of the net. What was so impressive about his latest goal was its very simple nature. Antony has gained a reputation for scoring spectacular long-range efforts, usually after adjusting his sights with wayward efforts beforehand. But this was an unremarkable striker's finish, a type he needs more of in his game. The encouraging thing for United is that he is displaying exactly what they want from him. He just needs time to refine his game and improve his decision-making. If he can gain consistency to his game and his decision-making in the final third can become a little bit more refined, he becomes a hell of a player, Gary Neville said on Sunday. Neville witnessed the rise of Cristiano Ronaldo firsthand during his time at the club, and there are some similarities between the Brazilian and the former United forward. The biggest criticism of Antony has often been that he has not lived up to his enormous price tag, but it is not fair to judge him on it this early, nor is it particularly fair to hold it against him either. He did not ask to be valued at over £80 million, and if he manages to solve United's long-term issues on the right wing, then that price will be vindicated as well. It is also important to ease expectations on Antony somewhat, given that he is new not just to English football but to the European game as well. Antony only moved to Ajax back in the summer of 2020 and had a similarly subdued debut season in Amsterdam before having a greater impact on the side during his second. The real gauge of his ability will come in the years ahead, but there is a real desire to see him build upon his positive momentum in the weeks ahead after arguably his best performance yet. His next test will come on Thursday night when United travel to Seville in need of more goals without the aid of Bruno Fernandes and likely still without top scorer Marcus Rashford. Antony has turned a corner. Now he needs to keep going in the same direction.